All right, guys. Hello, guys. I'm growing some sugar cane. Okay, I got some nice sugar cane. So hold up. All right, guys. So what I did was I ordered some sugar cane because I want to grow some sugar cane. Okay, so I had to go out into my sheds and get my pots. All right. So we got some pots here. You guys already know I sterilized my dirt. Just old school pots that I had from last year. You can save these. Okay. So we didn't did the cup thing, but I needed a little bit more space for my sugar cane. Now, you can grow these in water, or you can grow them straight in the dirt, which is what I'm going to do because I want to grow them in a little bit of a bigger pot because I'm going to be transplanting them. Okay? If I can get, let me get this over here, y'all. All right, excuse that bird. It's making so much noise. So, I got my little pot here. I'm going for a few bigger pots for the reason is that I don't really want to transplant this too much, so I want to get it started off on a good foot, if you will. So, let's add some dirt to here. I'm going to show you the sugar cane, okay? And this is my sugar cane. I ordered it in the mail, okay? So you really don't want to order these from like seed. I do have something called sugar cane seed. Don't get confused. That's a certain type of cereal. I grow that up front as well. I got confused with that last year, so I'm telling you that. So you see this little nodule here? You don't want to put it in your pot like this. You want to lay it like this, okay? So let's get some dirt in this pot and let's go ahead and get this started, all right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some dirt into my little pot here, okay? Got my little thing on. I like to wear this because I'll forget and then I'll like start touching my hair or scratch myself. This way it just kind of keep it. Plus it goes with the theme of, relaxing, weekend vibe, auntie vibes, right? Gardening, beautiful color green for growth and stuff like that. So, I got my sterilized dirt. I did bring my shovel, my little handheld shovel in. See, I was in my yard. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use on top of these in a minute. So let's go ahead and add our dirt. Tons and tons of dirt, my friend. Why not? Okay. Now, these got pretty big holes on the bottom of them. Okay. Maybe I'll go for something a little smaller because I don't want to. What y'all think? Here, wait a minute. Here. Okay, thank you. Here, wait a minute, okay? Can I say you said? I'm sorry, y'all. Kids. Kids be acting crazy sometimes. Okay, look. So I decided to go with a smaller one, and for the reason being, I don't want to use too much dirt up, and I basically just want to get it rooted. Okay, because if it was warm, these babies would be going straight outside. I normally don't like to start seedlings. Seedlings I will, but I like to direct sow. It's just that where I stay at, for the season, if you want to get the best out of it, you have to prepare something inside. You just have to. And then you have a greenhouse. I have a greenhouse out there too, but still even too cold for that. Because if it's not like a heated greenhouse, right? I have like a small greenhouse, not like no big, like I'm balling in a greenhouse, okay? So we have the dirt. That's a good amount of dirt, I think so, right? Okay. Got our dirt, right? You take your beautiful sugarcane nodule up. All of these little bumps on there can turn into roots. It's going to start rooting, okay? All right, you can see that's the sugar cane part. That's the part where this is really actually a grass. It's a species of grass, and you pull all of this stuff out, and then you kind of eat the, chew on it. You don't eat it, but you chew on all the sugar water. It has tons of calcium in it. It's called sugar cane because it's sweet, but it has tons of calcium in it. It's good for the enamel of the teeth if you chew on it. The calcium will help build your bones up. If you have decaying teeth, as you chewing on this, it even clean your teeth. It's kind of like a natural sweet toothbrush, if you will, like a soft bristled sweet toothbrush. And the calcium is good for all sorts of things in our body. So it has tons of minerals up in it, naturally sweet. It'll give you some instant energy, right? Because of the sugar. Now, if you are insulin resistant or if you're, sensitive to sugar, be careful. You know what I mean? But that's the good and what benefits of sugar cane. So we have our sugar cane here. Add a little bit of dirt on top. Normally they say buried under 4 inches. I don't do all of that. I just kind of push it down up in there. Okay. I found out that a lot of plants don't like all of that dirt stuff on top. So they got to kind of push through. I want to have more dirt here than here. That way, as it's starting to root itself when I transplant it, it's not that much of a shock. If it was in a shallow thing, I think it would be more shocked. Okay. And as you can see, last year I was growing some type of tomato and chamomile. I was companion planting. See, look, y'all. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. That's from last year. I was doing tomatoes and chamomile. Okay. All right, so that is our sugar cane. And then, of course, we want to get our little marker here. Hold on. All right, so then you want to go ahead and mark it. You want to kind of, label it. Sugar cane. All right, and there we go. You have yourself a wonderful day.